In this video, we will manage existing color swatches that were created in a previous video. Once we start creating swatches within Indesign CS6, chances are there will come a time when we will need to edit, duplicate, or delete one or more of them. The good news is that managing our swatches in this way is pretty easy. To get started, let's edit one of the default swatches that was displayed in our document by default. To do so, ensure that the Swatches panel is open. Select a swatch from the Swatches panel, and then double-click on the selected swatch. In the Swatch Options dialog box, simply make the changes to your settings, and then click the OK button. Notice now that the color has been changed within the Swatches panel. Duplicating swatches can be handy when you want to create a variation of an existing color. It is important to note that duplicating a spot color within the document will result in additional spot color printing plate. This is important to note because commercial printers will charge you money for each printing plate used, so it's good to be aware of this fact in order to keep your printing costs as low as possible. To duplicate, select a swatch and choose Duplicate Swatch from the drop-down menu. Once you have duplicated the swatch, simply make your changes as was just displayed a few moments ago, and then save them. When you delete a swatch that has been applied to an object in the document, Indesign prompts you for a replacement swatch. You can designate an existing or unnamed swatch. If you delete a swatch used as the basis of a tint or mixed ink, you will be prompted to choose a replacement. To delete a swatch, simply select the swatch within the Swatches panel, and then click the Delete icon at the bottom of the panel. As mentioned in the previous video, certain swatches such as None and Black cannot be deleted. Also, it's important to note that you cannot delete spot colors that are used by Place Graphics in the document. If you wanted to delete the color, you'd have to delete the graphic first. You also have the option to delete all unused swatches within your document. To do so, select the Swatches panel menu and choose Select All Unused from the drop-down menu. Then, within the Swatches panel, click the Delete icon. When you import swatches or copy items from other documents, you may end up with duplicate swatches that may be applied to different objects. Use the Merge Swatches command to combine duplicate swatches. In the panel, you would select two or more swatches, then select the Swatches panel menu, and then select Merge Swatches from the drop-down menu. Notice that this option is grayed out in our case because we don't have two duplicate swatches that we could merge together. When completing this task, keep in mind that the first swatch that you select from the panel will be the one that remains within the document. As I mentioned in a previous video, swatches are only contained within the document in which they were created. To use your color swatches in other files or to share them with other designers, you can save swatches in an Adobe Swatch Exchange or .ase file. To do so, select the swatches that you'd like to save, select the Swatches panel menu, and then select Save Swatches. Specify a name and location for the file on your computer. Then click the Save button when finished. This concludes our tutorial on managing color swatches within Indesign CS6. It is important to understand how to manage colors once they've been created. So hopefully this video has provided you with some guidance to manage your color swatches in the future.